So today, we're going to tackle a really crucial question in the crypto world. Once you actually own some digital assets, how do you really keep them safe? So if you've ever asked yourself that, you are in exactly the right place. Because as we're about to find out, just leaving your brand new crypto on the exchange where you bought it is a huge and way too common risk.
And that brings us to, honestly, the single most important rule in all of crypto security. It's a really simple phrase, but it defines everything about who truly owns your assets.
You have got to burn this phrase into your memory. It is the absolute foundation of everything we're going to talk about. It just means that if you don't control that secret code, the private key that lets you send your crypto, then you don't really own it. The person or the company that holds that key does. Simple as that.
So what exactly is a wallet then? Well, the best way to think about it isn't like your physical wallet that holds cash. It's more like a super secure digital keychain. See, it doesn't actually hold the coins themselves. It holds the keys that give you access to them on the blockchain.
You see, when you leave your crypto on an exchange, you're basically just trusting some other company with your keys. And that opens you up to some pretty serious risks. I mean, history is just full of stories of catastrophic exchange hacks that have cost people billions. Exchanges can go bankrupt, or they might just decide to freeze your withdrawals without any warning. Your own wallet, on the other hand, is like your own personal vault. You're in complete control.
Okay, so let's get into it. The very first and honestly most critical decision you're going to make when you're choosing a wallet is whether you want a so-called hot wallet or a cold wallet. This one choice really defines your whole security setup. Okay, so the difference here is actually pretty simple, but it is so important. Hot wallets are basically software that's always connected to the internet. That makes them super convenient for, daily use, but it also makes them way more vulnerable to online attacks. Cold wallets are physical devices that keep your keys completely offline, which gives you the highest level of protection. So it really boils down to this fundamental trade-off, right? Convenience versus maximum security. All right, so beyond just that hot versus cold idea, wallets actually come in a few different flavors. Let's do a quick tour of the main types you're going to run into. Okay, first up, we've got software wallets. These are the most common type of hot wallet. We're talking about mobile apps like Trust Wallet or browser extensions like Metamask. These are awesome for getting your feet wet, because they're usually free, super easy to set up, but that constant internet connection is their biggest weakness. All right, next up, hardware wallets. Now, these are the physical devices we were talking about, the most